Also breaking tonight, with candidates finalizing their plans of attack ahead of the Republican debate, the challenge for most will be finding an opportunity to break out. And one of those looking to improve his profile is Florida Senator and presidential candidate Marco Rubio. Senator, great to see you tonight. So I don't know whether you're looking for a breakout moment or not, but it's always helpful to somebody running for president to find one. Do you have that strategy or any other conscious strategy going into this second debate tomorrow?
Well, I always view these debates as an opportunity to tell people who I am and what I'll do if they give me the chance to serve as president. And that's what I'll try to do in every debate moving forward. It's a chance to speak to a lot of Americans, millions of Americans, who are trying to make up their minds. And I honestly think that despite our challenges, we have very significant challenges. We have a chance to usher in the greatest era in America's history. But to do that, we need a government that's in touch with our people. We don't have that right now. We're on the road to decline right now, but we can fix this. So that's what I want to talk about tomorrow.
So let's talk about it, because the last debate, you actually were praised in most corners. I didn't see any articles really ripping on you for your debate performance. Most people thought you did a very solid job. And Ben Carson didn't say too much, but at the end he had this great answer that got a lot of pickup. And man, he surged. And a lot of people say, even he said to me, I think it was because of my debate performance. Do you look for a moment like that? Is it worth trying one moment, one funny moment, one big moment with the audience?
You know, I don't know. Other people may want to do that. I'm just going to continue to try to do well in terms of explaining who I am and what I want to do. And I do think over time that has a cumulative effect as voters get ready to make up their minds. In the end, this is not a game show. It's not a production. It is, in fact, deciding the most important political office in the world. And a very unique one at that. I mean, you're deciding the commander-in-chief of the most powerful military and the leader of the most powerful country on the planet. And that's a serious endeavor. And that's how we take it. That's how we prepare for it.
Yesterday, Donald Trump was on TV talking about his surging poll numbers everywhere, and he pointed out Florida and bragged to the audience that he's ahead of you and Jeb Bush in your home state of Florida. And indeed, there's a Quinnipiac poll putting him at 21%, Jeb at 17%, and you and Carson tied at 11%. Why is he beating you in your home state?
Well, look, again, he's tapped into a vein in this country. People are really frustrated and angry. I'm not sure there's ever been a time in our history where the political class in Washington has been more out of touch with the lives of our people than it is now. And he's tapped into that. But I think it's not just enough to be frustrated. Where I'm frustrated, it's the reason why I'm leaving the U.S. Senate after just 4 years and running for president. But we have to be frustrated, but we also have to allow that to lead us to solutions. And the good news is that everything that's wrong with this country we can fix. Not if we keep electing the same people with the same ideas, but if we can elect a new generation of leadership with ideas that are relevant to the challenges before us now. So I think that's the challenge in the months to come, is to outline to the American people how we're going to turn this frustration into action, and that action into the greatest era in American history.
All right, now I don't follow football, but my football friends tell me that you committed a sin. They say it was a big one. That you made a comment about Florida State, and you shouldn't have done that. You went to University of Florida. There's a rivalry, and here's what you said.
I don't have anything against Florida State. I think there has to be a school where people that can't get into Florida can go to college. And so that's why we have Florida State.
And now, apparently, some are saying, that's it. He can kiss Florida goodbye. And you say?
I say I'm a college football fan. I'm a proud Gator. And there's got to be room in life, despite all the serious issues we face, for a little college football trash talk. Look, it's great to be a Florida Gator. And we look forward. We've beat them 6 out of the last 10 times, and we look forward to doing it again on the Saturday after Thanksgiving this year.
That's fun. I'll just pretend I understood everything you said, and we'll move on. Senator, always great to see you.
Thank you.
All the best.